I understand that the people's suffering, that every time this happens, they have to clean up the house, they lost their things and all that. So recently we had a meeting with the JPS and MBSA city councils, and also with the ESCO office to find a quick win. They have said quick win means immediately that we have to rectify. What is our longer plans? So quick wins, we have identified 11 spots that we have to make sure that we have to rectify that from getting into a flood again in Sri Muda. On top of that, what happened is we have asked, there was a big project awarded by the federal government in 2023 by our current government for 100 million worth of a project, which this project called a turnkey contract. That means it's build and design design and build. That means they have to identify the exact problem of it, and thereafter they have to commence a construction to make sure that they rectify the problem. But what happened has been since 2023 until since 2024, my mistake. The contract was granted in end of 2023. The contractors came in 2024. The 2024 until now, what they were doing is I made to understand is they were doing the design, where they want to know what's happening and where is the water is concentrated to and all that. And we asked all these contractors to expedite the work and try to do the most important one, which is can reduce the water channeling into the inner stream, which just cause a backflow and overflow to houses, and also to make sure that flood bunds are strong enough to compensate, or rather to take the amount of water which is coming from Sungai Klang. So these are issues that we were looking at it and try to find a ways to do it as soon as possible.
When do you think this is likely to take place?
Okay, the contract is awarded. Design is in a verge of finishing. This is what I made to understand. But they're going to start the works in June. The stakeholder meeting, I'm seeking them to hold it in a May holder meeting. In the stakeholder meeting, what will happen is all the agencies, including the ESCO office, all other agencies like MBSA and all other people will get involved in it, and also the people of Sri Muda will be given a town hall explaining how they're going to channel the water.
Okay, there are two things that I want to ask. One is the construction activities around the place, development activities around the place, and how much of impact these activities have had on the flood situation. Because usually these they hamper the water flow because of the poor clearance of debris and stuff like that. That's one. Secondly, the Sri Muda area has been identified as a low-lying area, and that no matter how much you actually do, they will remain vulnerable to too much of flood water. So has this been also looked into?
Indeed, yes. I think when in the 100 million projects, what they are doing is what are the rectification or correction that they can make to bring, or rather channel a big amount of water to the stream, which is taking up the water, which is to the tidal gate. So this is one of the factors which has been identified, and also the contractors is trying to correct that, rather than see what happened here. Sri Muda is an old residential development, which is a long time ago. The inner drainage systems are very small. It's just it was built to contain, or rather to capable to receive that amount of water then. But due to the construction, due to the development surrounding that area, what happened is they have channeled all the waters towards the mainstream, which is everyone are using it. So what normally happen is when the water have overflowed, it comes back into the Sri Muda. Sri Muda has what you said is topography is a low-lying area. So now we want the new contractors, the government, to look into this and also to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So this is our most important for the government and also the consultant who's doing this 100 million project to look into this problem. So according to them, it can be solved by virtue of not directing, or rather we separating the water amount, volume of water amount heading to Sri Muda. One of the issues here is certain amount of waters from Kemuning Utama and Desa Kemuning are heading towards the stream, where it takes a bigger volume of water, not only from Sri Muda alone, it's from also outside Sri Muda, the water heading to the same stream. So therefore, the volume of water into the Sri Muda is very high. So now, if we can able to contain that by channeling somewhere else, the amount of water to Sri Muda will be lesser, and the pump which has been installed able to compensate for all these waters. Flash flood, there's two things. One more is also internal drainage and also the rubbish which is stuck, and that has caused a blockage from water flow, and the water does not flow out to the mainstream. So, and when they have a backflow, it goes into the houses because the drainage all is full, the water is not flowing out. So these are also that we are trying to educate the people that don't throw things into the drains, that cause a lot of problems. I think, and every government also has to look into expediting the projects to make sure that there's no flash flood, and also the concerns of the people is taken care of.